It tracks the pupils in your eyes, it learns your irises and uses that as the way to authenticate you and automatically unlock itself. I was a little nervous that they'd then make you have to blink every time you wanted to click something, because that would be a fast-track ticket to a headache.
Hello everyone, in this video I will show you the difference between Optic ID and Face ID and why Optic ID is used by Apple for Vision Pro headset. What is Optic ID? Optic ID is a biometric authentication technology developed by Apple that uses iris scanning to verify identity. By the way, the iris is the colored part of the eye that surrounds the pupil. It was first released with the Apple Vision Pro headset and is designed to be a secure and convenient method of authentication. What is the difference between Optic ID and Face ID? Optic ID and Face ID are both biometric authentication methods used by Apple, but they differ in the way they authenticate users. Optic ID uses cameras in the headset to scan the iris, while Face ID uses the front-facing camera to scan the face or facial recognition. Here are some advantages of using Optic ID over Face ID. Number 1, unique identifier. The iris is a unique identifier that is different for each person, even identical twins. This makes Optic ID more secure than Face ID, which could potentially be fooled by someone who looks similar to the user. Number 2, convenience. Optic ID designed to be convenient, allowing users to unlock their device simply by looking at it. This can be especially useful for the Vision Pro headset, which is designed for mixed reality experiences and may not have a physical button for authentication. Number 3, secure storage. Like Face ID, Optic data is stored in the secure enclave processor and is encrypted, ensuring that it cannot be accessed by Apple or third-party developers. This makes Optic ID a secure method of authentication. Number 4, no need for touch. Unlike Touch ID, which requires users to physically touch the device, Optic ID allows users to authenticate without touching anything. This can be useful in situations where touching the device may not be possible or desirable. Overall, Optic ID offers a unique and convenient method of biometric authentication that is secure and easy to use. While it is similar to Face ID in many ways, its use of iris scanning makes it a more secure method of authentication. Let's hear what the experts are saying about Optic ID.
There's also something they're calling Optic ID, which is basically kind of just the fingerprint ID of the headset, because it's looking at your eyes, and everyone's eyes is a different unique biometric pattern, and so you log in just by putting the headset on and it looks at your eyes. So Optic ID, this thing knows your eyes really well.
With the Vision Pro, Apple has now introduced their third method of authentication, which is Optic ID, used for making purchases and signing in, although it is unclear if we would be able to have multiple profiles on the headset so that more people can actually use it.
It can A, record your eyes, and then use its general understanding of what your face looks like to turn those eye expressions you make into a full-on photorealistic digital avatar for when you're having FaceTime calls. So it will look like your entire face, even though it isn't. But then also, it can project a 3D model of what your eyes are actually doing underneath this headset to the external screen.
There's another display pointed towards the outside that lets the outside users see your eyes. First, you have to create a 3D model of your face using the front of the headset, and then the eye tracking cameras would track your eye movements and update your 3D model in real time so that the person looking at you can see your eye movements as if the front glass was actually transparent.
The eyes you see from the outside are actually an OLED display showing what your eyes look like to the cameras inside the headset. So it shows your eyes like this whenever you're using any sort of pass-through mode, and if you can see your environment, it'll show your eyes.
Thank you for watching. If you find value from this video, please like and subscribe so you will be notified when we release our next video. See you next time.